Hi, welcome to our January Business Byte. My name is Sophie Werner, and I'm the Assistant Program Manager at the LAEDA Women's Business Center. I would like to welcome you to the new year, Happy New Year, and happy second quarter of the fiscal year. This is the time of year when people like to start to make goals for themselves or their organizations. What I would like to say directly to the entrepreneurs watching this video is to really think about some personal goals that you want to have for yourself that you can use to help lead your team, your employees on to a productive 2020. Dr. Richard Ryan's self-determination theory tells us that humans have three innate psychological needs: autonomy, competence, and relatedness. Autonomy is not about being independent from others, but rather looking at oneself as the causal agent in one's own life. It's about taking responsibility for what you can control, or the top row of a SWOT analysis graph. The SWOT analysis, or the strengths, weaknesses, opportunity, and threats, show us what we can control, the strengths and the weaknesses, and what is out of our control, the opportunities and threats. What is something that you have been considering a threat, but actually could be a weakness? Competence is all about controlling the outcome or mastering a specific skill. What is a skill that you would like to strengthen in 2020? And how can you go about doing that? Is it taking a formal class such as a ServSafe certification in which you can become more of an expert in your industry? Or maybe it's just research and going to your local library and checking out some subscription databases and researching your industry and your competition. And the third innate universal psychological need is relatedness, or being connected to and caring for others. In the business world, we can think of that in terms of our stakeholder web. Oftentimes, we think of stakeholders as people that we impact, but it is also people or organizations that impact us. So stakeholders can be your employees, your coworkers, your clients or customers, or your investors. Oftentimes, we forget about some other stakeholders, such as the community in which you are a part of, the end user, if the person that is buying your product or service isn't the one using it at the end, such as a parent buying it for their child, and the environment is also a stakeholder. The OECD, or the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, published a guide to meaningful stakeholder engagement specifically focused on the extractivist sector, but can be applied to any industry. The OECD talks about 4 different ways to engage your stakeholders in a meaningful way. The first type of engagement is two-way engagement, in which you're sharing your perspectives with your stakeholder and you're letting them share their perspectives as well. The second is good faith engagement, in which you are communicating honestly and openly and clearly with your stakeholders. The third is responsive engagement, in which you're following through on the actions that you have spoken about with your stakeholders. And the fourth is ongoing engagement with your stakeholders and making sure you're continuing this relationship, and it's relational, not transactional. Now that we've gone over the 3 universal innate psychological needs, autonomy, competence, and relatedness, you are ready to set a SMART goal, or a specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound goal for yourself for 2020. Please take the time now to set a goal for yourself, and best of luck in 2020. If you are interested in setting a SMART goal for your business, please contact the LAEDA Women's Business Center at 856-338-1177 to schedule your one-on-one business counseling appointment, or visit us at 433 Market Street, Camden, New Jersey. Visit us online at laedawbc.com or laeda.com, and Happy New Year.